Can you see her? Don't look so quickly. Just, can you see her? Remember I told you she was doing that thing? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna end well for her. Yeah, no. I don't think she's that good. Yeah. Yeah, hey. It's not gonna end well for this girl.
I'm gonna try. Work till I die, till I die, till I die. I'm gonna fail and get up, cause I'm not giving up on my dream.
Hey gorgeous, and welcome to my channel. I'm Kopano Shimange, and this is how I do things. Show where you send me your questions and I'll let you know how I would do things, and I can take it as entertainment or use it as advice. Take it, don't take it, use it, don't use it at all. Listen, do what you will with it. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because me, nah, moi. No professional. I'm no professional whatsoever. This is not professional advice in any way, shape, or form. I'm just letting you know what I would do if I was in your shoes. So honeys, I've been receiving this question so many times and I've been thinking to myself, I'm kind of avoiding all the corporate talk. But the truth is, many of us work for someone else. We have, or we are currently. I have been in that position before. And there are a number of questions that you've sent me about working for someone else, jealous bosses, having toxic work environments, all of those things. And in my short work experience, I've actually been through that stuff. And even if I haven't, I can probably do my research to help you out with your situation. So today, I'm answering a question on this Boss Moves Monday from a number of you who have asked how to deal with jealous colleagues in the workplace. This is draining in all ways because you may actually like what you do, but not the environment you're in because of that person. Maybe putting you in just the worst mood. So what would I do if I had a jealous work colleague? Nothing. Nothing. I wouldn't do anything. Well, okay, not necessarily nothing, but mostly nothing. I've got a whole plan. I'm going to explain it. Stick around to the end. It's all going to make sense. Let's get into it. Number one, it's actually not your problem. Really, it isn't. It's theirs. When someone is jealous of you, we tend to think that I'm doing something, or I can do something to help her not feel so jealous of me, or maybe I can just make her like me, or at least let's just have a good relationship. But you don't have to do anything. You shouldn't take it on yourself when someone else feels jealous of you, or you think someone feels jealous of you. Because here's the thing, if you're jealous of me, it's on you. You're going through something, there's something that you're thinking, and you have to go through your own journey to realize what is it that makes me feel jealous of someone else. Stop owning other people's feelings and continue doing your good. And the main reason why I would do nothing about a work colleague feeling jealous is because it's their problem, not mine. It sounds harsh, but it's the truth. A lot of the times when somebody else feels jealous of us, we tend to think to ourselves, oh no, what can I do to make her feel better? What can I do to make her like me? What can I do to, make her not feel jealous of me anymore? Especially if that person's vibes set you off. Because some people act on their jealousy and it's not nice. It creates a really weird work environment. And you're thinking to yourself, how can I change this work environment? The truth is, their jealousy is on them. They're going through something. They're seeing you as a threat, or they're seeing you as something that just doesn't make them feel good about themselves. And it's something that they have to go through. And honestly, there's nothing that you can do to make a person feel unjealous of you. It is their personal journey that they have to go through. And it's on them. Stop taking accountability for how somebody else feels, thinking that you did something wrong to make somebody else feel jealous. You need to continue being a good person. You need to continue being great at your job and let them go through their own journey. Now I know what you're thinking is like, babes, but their jealousy is affecting me in other ways in the workplace. What do I do about it? Continue watching. I'm getting there. Number two, you need to ask yourself, how does this person's jealousy affect my bottom line? How does this person being jealous of me, having their funny vibe, pulling a face every single time I walk by, how does that person affect my work? Does she affect my pitch? Does she affect the result of my work? And if the answer is no, then continue doing your thing. But if the answer is yes, then I have a few more points for you. But here's the thing, you need to really ask yourself, does this person and how they feel affect my work environment, or do they affect my work result? And if they don't affect your work result, continue to change your own environment by being a good person, But if they do affect your end result, the next few points are for you. Number 3, something that my mama taught me: pray for them and serve them. Yes, this one is difficult. But when somebody hurts you, when somebody is doing you wrong, when somebody is just not great to you, if somebody proves themselves to be a frenemy or an enemy, pray for them. It's really hard. And don't pray for them to say, Lord, please let this person not be jealous of me anymore. No. That's not how we pray for people. That's not how we pray for our enemies. We pray for the good of people. We genuinely pray that, Lord, I pray that this person finds happiness. I pray that this person is in your purpose. I pray good things for this person. I pray she gets a promotion. I pray that she is increased. I pray that she is happy. Genuinely pray like they are your best friend, like it's your sister. And this is the difficult part, because why would I pray for that person? That snacks individual. Why would I actually pray good things for that person? Because you should remove the chains that that person is trying to put on you. And the second part of this is to serve them. This is the hardest part. Look for opportunities to serve this person. Look for opportunities to do good by this person, because kindness breaks even the hardest of hearts. Pray good things genuinely and with all of your heart and with all of your might, and serve them. The mistake I made when I had jealous work colleagues is that I ignored them, because I was just like, these people don't affect my bottom line. I'm still going to perform and do good work. And I ignored them. And that's a problem, because you think that, I'm doing my work, let me ignore these people. One way or another, those people can affect your work, either through your boss or spreading the bad things to other people. So don't ignore them. Make a point of being kind to them. Make a point of asking them if they want a coffee. Make a point of assisting them with what they need assistance with. But always remember, don't be naive about this. Always remember, keep a track record of all conversations that you have had, especially if this person tends to take credit for your work. It's not to say that now you must go around the office saying, hey, can you see I'm helping her? Can you see I'm helping her? But you need to have your own back. And knowing that I'm not going to be naive about this, but if she needs help with a presentation, I'm going to look for opportunities to help her. And if she genuinely needs it, I'm going to do my best work, but I'm going to email it to her. I'm going to email it to her. I might even have a watermark on it, or whatever it is that you need to have, but to just have your own back. Not so you can go sabotage that person, or not so you can go manipulate that person, no. Just so that should anything bad happen, or should that person want to take credit for your work, you've got your own backup. But honestly, help as often as you possibly can, even if there's no results for you. If I was to help the people who were jealous of me in my workplace, their work would have gotten better and they would have had an easier time doing their job. And honestly, our two departments didn't meet at all. But she would have been kinder to me in the end. That relationship would have been different at the end. And I'll tell you how it ended up. It didn't end well because I was honestly naive. So I don't want you to be naive as well. Help that person, serve that person, but genuinely pray for that person to only have good things in their life. Number 4 is the big one. No, honey, no. Your work does not speak for itself. When I was ignoring these jealous people, I kept on thinking to myself, my work speaks for itself. The reason why my boss is keeping me around is because I'm doing a good job. My segment of work is doing the best in the office. No, honey. No. Your work does not speak for itself. That's why it's important for you to build your personal brand. And that's why it's important for you to build a really good relationship with your superiors. Even if those jealous people don't have an impact on your work, they can have an impact on how your boss and your superiors see you. So always work on having a good relationship with your superiors and building your personal brand inside and outside of your workplace. Your work does not speak for itself. People are not rational, okay? So please make sure that you continue to put your head down, do your work, produce good results, but also have a really good relationship in your industry and have a very good relationship with the people that you work with, specifically your superiors. Because those jealous people maybe in the ear of the people who may get rid of you. So make sure that you always do a good job, you continue to be a good person, and you continue to build a good relationship with your superiors. Warning from personal experience, just saying. Number 5 is the most important point of them all. Remain a good person. Always. Always remain a good person. Even to the people who are jealous of you and making your work environment terrible. Remember, we're going to kill them with kindness. We're going to serve them genuinely. We're going to pray for them. But most importantly, don't let how other people treat you to affect how you treat them. God is going to judge you for your actions and how you were. And He's not going to say that, no, you were influenced by whoever and whoever. No. You have to remain accountable for your own actions. So if Susan is jealous of me, I can't just be like this to Susan. No. You're going to be kind to Susan. You're going to pray for Susan. And you're going to remain honest at all times. Always. Honesty is important. Remain a good person. Don't let them influence you into being a bad person just because they are bad to you. The most scariest thing about having jealous colleagues in the workplace is that we think that they're going to impact our job and that they're going to impact our life in ways that we cannot see. And that is an attitude of fear. We let ourselves be controlled by fear. I fear that Susan's going to get me fired, or I fear that Susan's going to do something to me. Continue to pray for Susan. You are serving Susan and you're making sure you have good relationships with your boss. Just pray and remain a good person. Don't be led by fear. Be led by faith. God has got this. You do your job. You serve the people who you work with. Even if they're bad to you, you continue to serve them. You remain a good person. Handle it. God will handle it. Just continue to do your part. I know this is difficult advice, babes, but if I was to go back to who I was years ago and to talk to myself about jealous people in the workplace, I wish that somebody had given me this advice, because I didn't do any of these things. And maybe the situation would have ended up better if I had. But it didn't end up so well for me. I left the workplace all too soon. But if I had continued with these things, then maybe I wouldn't have left. And maybe I would have continued to do well. And maybe I would have changed those frenemies into people who are on my side. Killing people with kindness has worked and will continue to work. Serving people who don't want to serve you, praying for people who don't want to pray for you, has worked and it will continue to work. Because at the basis of all of this is that you trust God to handle it. It's not your job to make a person change their mind and to stop being jealous of you. Pray for them, let God handle it. You continue to do your part. That's what I would do, and that's what I think. You can let me know what you would do in the comment section down below. Have you ever faced office jealousy, and how has it affected you in the workplace? Hopefully this gives you a little bit of light. I don't know. I guess so. But it's okay. That's all I have for you today, beautiful people. I hope that you enjoyed it. But until next time, gorgeouses, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this with a friend who may be going through some office jealousy issues. Until next time, bye. Hey gorgeous, thank you so much for making it to the end of my video, and thank you for liking, thank you for commenting, yes, and most importantly, subscribing. Have you subscribed? If you're binge watching my content and you haven't been subscribing, I don't understand why you would do that to me. Like, what did I do to deserve that? Just subscribe and feel free to watch more videos from here. Until next time.